What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to some more SpockPlays. Today we are back with some more Heretic, and we are immediately being accosted. Can't catch a break in this godforsaken world, and I mean that quite literally. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. I've been doing pretty good myself, busy as usual. Been playing a lot of Steam Next Fest stuff. The really thing I only put on the channel was Brigador Killers. I was hoping to... Oh my gosh. Warning for your ears, just to say the least. Holy cow. I need to do some sort of scaling on... Alright, we need to take care of this guy first before we start. Oh, they are not shootable. I think those are from the invisible... Oh man. Okay, what do we have? Do we have a Book of Power? Tome of Power? Let's quick save. Hello. Right as I quick save? Okay, yeah, so they're the ones shooting. They've evolved. That seems like a bad quick save. We are gonna have to... We're just gonna have to think here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have to just... Alright, well, it sucks that our quick save is right there. Let's get out of here. Just a little bit. Oh, there's an armor here that we missed. That is convenient. They're just spawning in. Alright, hold all the thoughts. Hold all the thoughts while we figure out... If they just trickle in, we might be in good shape. I'm not quite sure. Didn't use the Tome of Power yet. We can use this, though. Because they're all clumped up over there. Just try to avoid getting hit by doing some wall clipping. That is the most annoying sound so far, to say the least. Just want to get rid of these guys. We're whittling them down, slowly but surely. And avoiding damage for the most part. But yeah, been playing, yeah, yesterday was like my big Steam Next Fest day. I had a whole bunch that I had seen just kind of on YouTube and ones that I had kind of found. And, yeah, I found some pretty cool ones. Not as many as I would have hoped for. There's probably a few I could have done on the channel, but I don't know. I feel like everybody right now is putting out, like, you know, play these Steam Next Fest videos. Well, that would be good content. Yeah, just the thing with the Steam Next Fest is a lot of the demos disappearing after the day. You know, like I feel like I had to kind of get it out quickly, and now it's towards the end, so it just didn't really seem to line up. But I did play quite a bit. We'll talk about some of them. Brigador Killers, I absolutely loved that video. I hope you liked it. Even though I completely bombed, I feel like, on actually playing the garage mode correctly. You really do have to just, like, go and collect cars. I watched some other videos, but there's really not a lot of content up on YouTube about it right now. So I felt like, yeah, well, at least you get to see the gameplay, and show a little bit of the campaign there, too, which I'm really going to dig into when it comes out. I'm sure once I figure out the garage mode, maybe they patch it, it'll be a bit better. But yeah, a lot of the other stuff I played, I don't know, I was a bit underwhelmed. I will say the best games I played is Black... Oh, Jesus, come on. After all that work, I just got hit by the... Killed by my own foolishness. Yeah, Black Tower, absolutely will be buying that. That was the one that I found myself, like, just immediately locked into. It's like, so it's kind of like Balatro, probably more than anything else, except it's blackjack focus and it's medieval themed. So you... Alright, we finally got rid of most of the noisy boys. That's good. So yeah, you have, like, in that game, it took me a while because, like, there's not a lot of instructions, which I actually, like, games that have too long tutorials drive me insane, especially, like, narrated ones. I just want your game to be intuitive, and I want to hop in, and I want it to be immersive, even if it's, like, a in-game tutorial. But games with video tutorials drive me nuts. But yeah, so, like, the thing that confused me at first was figuring out how the enemy... So basically, you start with 2 heroes, and then you can pick kind of, like, I think up to 6 or 7 heroes, kind of like Jokers in Balatro. And depending on... They have, like, different things they do depending on which cards you draw. So some will be, like, only on clubs. Some will be... so in, like, the blackjack mechanic world, right? Like, if you bust over 21... you know, you lose to the house in this game. If you bust, the enemy gets to play their cards and you don't. But what's interesting is that the enemy's cards, or the enemy's monsters, also operate off the cards you draw. So if like you draw like a 9 of hearts, a 5 of clubs, and a 5 of spades, and the enemy has, you know, a monster that says, you know, triggers on spades, and then you have a one that says trigger on clubs, both you and the monster would hit. But it lets you re-roll, and you get quite a few re-rolls that are all kind of from a shared bucket for both re-rolling your upgrades, re-rolling your store, and then just re-rolling your hand, which will like kind of get everything. So you can kind of try and avoid like certain cards, and there's the ability to remove cards from your deck. There's the ability to increase the amount that you can bust. So if you want to go to 22 or 23 or 24, and cards then interact with that. But yeah, I immediately, because I really like Balatro, but played it a lot. You know, I think like everybody else, and it had its time in the sun. But this to me, I really liked the shared hand mechanic, and I don't know, it's a perfect storm of really cool but slightly different gameplay loops that I found really enjoyable. So would definitely recommend that. Another one I played that I really liked was AGX GP. Kind of, if not, you know, it's a Wipeout clone. Wipeout, the you know, 3D racing game. There's quite a few out there if you look. I think my favorite being Ballistic NG, which I have been meaning to do like an episode on this channel that since I pretty much started the channel, but I have like an idea for that video in mind, and I just need to commit time to it. A lot of stuff comes up on the channel. I'm like, I just want to do this right now, and I follow that. But yes, we will be doing a Ballistic NG little special, probably holodeck hour, one of these days. But yeah, AGX GP, super sick. It's a little different than Wipeout in the sense that I guess I maxed out on everything. Not the Phoenix Rod ammo, so I should still pick up that. Taking their sweet time here. But yeah, AGX GP, so the main differences are you get a rechargeable boost that you can use several times per lap. You have the ability to jump in certain zones and then change your like track orientation. So there's another game that does that as well that is also on Steam Next Fest, but their demo's been out before that, and I'm assuming it'll also be out after that, which is Grip XL, I believe. So if you ever played the original Grip, it's like a kind of spiritual successor to, I want to say it's Rev Out is the name of the game or something like that, or Rollout, something like that, maybe Rollout, which was a PlayStation 1 game that kind of allowed you to, it's like a, you can just, it's kind of hard to explain. Not really. It's like a futuristic racer, you know, Trackmania style tracks, but you can change the orientation of your car to like go upside down on tracks and to like hit, you know, sidewalls and stuff like that. So AGX GP borrows from that that pool of, you know, whatever you want to call it, features, gameplay. And then it didn't seem to have weapons, but it had a lot of as these gate modes, which are kind of cool. It didn't have, has like the speed lap mode and stuff like that, and it just played really well. I did not like the tutorial in that game at all because it was like purely narrative driven. Like I said, not crazy about that. It kind of is the one I was thinking about. And it has like the story mode that I just absolutely don't care about. Like, I just don't. Like, right, it's like a futuristic racing game with hover cars. All I care about is the hover cars and kind of, you know, the display and the graphics and stuff like that for those types of games. Can we go up in all of these? Is that what we have to do here? So we just go through here. We're gonna reload. Because I did not mean I did it again. I just wanted to check that. Okay, so the yellow key's over there. Not a lot of monsters on this level. This is called the Shattered Bridge. I thought I said the Shattered Birdie. I was like, that's strange. But yeah, very, very cool. If you just ignore all the kind of stuff that... I mean, it's very well put together. I just didn't like the tutorial and stuff like that, but the gameplay is super sick. I also kind of enjoyed, although it was a little janky, this... I feel like I didn't see anybody talking about this. It's called Cyber 92 Data War. I don't really know how to best describe it. It's like very crunchy. Feels like it might be like a sandboxy third-person shooter where it's like, you know, super retro-y with all these different filters you can apply, and you can like jump in karate kick, but you're kind of like counter-terrorist versus terrorist type vibe, except you're in the future and stuff like that. Where did you guys come from? I enjoyed that game, although it was like a massive download. And it was definitely janky, the demo. And I'll say that was kind of like the prevailing theme with a lot of the Steam Next Fest games this year was the jankiness, I think. At least for me. Like, I read an article. Why am I getting pulled to the left? This has happened before. Is it this walkway? I think it's that walkway that's doing it. I didn't realize the magnet extends for that far. And I think we can do a secret jump over here, maybe. We're gonna switch to you guys. It's gonna... Feels like we can do it. You know how these jumps go. I might have to kind of... Oh, it just does it itself. Interesting. This is the yellow key, so we do have to go this... Oh, hello. Goodbye. Man, right in the face, really? At least I had a health potion. All right, there's our yellow key. Yeah, it's just that bridge that pulls you. It's so weird. But yeah, that was the main thing I noticed. Yeah, just a lot of the games felt... oh, sorry. No, I was actually talking about the PC Gamer article. Yeah, so I read this PC Gamer article talking about the number of demos on the Steam Next Fest this year compared to, like, past ones. And I shouldn't say this year, because I remember I've mentioned it before, and I actually looked it up. So it's they do 3 a year of these, and yeah, basically the number of demos that are on display each time has gone up each time. And right now, if you were to try and play every single game that was available via the Steam Next Fest, or at least games that demos that were like tagged with it, whatever, it would take you something, if you played them for 30 minutes each, it would take you like 3 or 4 months to play all of them. And obviously the Steam Next Fest is only a week, so you very much just have to kind of, go play what you can and try and pick the highest quality ones. But that also kind of points to, so yeah, basically there was like 6,000 or 7,000 games on the Steam Next Fest this year. We should use this Phoenix Rod more so we can get some use out of that free ammo. Okay, we are going to quick save. We are not going to use an item, and this is our yellow key. We went up there. Very good. Okay. I don't like when all of my bullets just go right through you. I prefer when they hit you. Oop, ran the wrong way. Put these down. Am I crazy, or are these guys not getting hit by these? No, I'm not crazy. Interesting. So that actually, I didn't know that there are some monsters that apparently cannot be hit by certain types of projectiles. And I guess the ethereal enemies have to be hit by ones that do like the hit tracking like this. Now we know. But yeah, just due to the number of games that are out there, right? Like, it just shows that, like, there's a lot of people making games, which is awesome, but everything now is the attention economy, and there's just like same thing with music, right? We talked about it in past episodes where like there's something like 65,000 tracks either released a week or a day right now, like across all the major distributors. We need to get to, let's get the crossbow out. And yeah, there's too much content to consume for entertainment, right? Whether it's music, movies, TV shows. So, okay, we need to get out of here. Oh my goodness. We cannot get out of here, so we are going to, let's just do this. And then we're going to hopefully not get instantly killed, which we did, and we forgot to save up to killing these guys. But yeah, right now, see, these guys get hit by projectiles too. So I don't know, maybe it's just the Phoenix Rod doesn't work against ethereal enemies. I'll have to do some more investigative journalism on that. But yeah, choosing what to play, choosing what to listen to, choosing what to consume now, it's like you can't, it's always kind of been the case you can't consume it all, but it seemed to be, at least if you were interested in a niche topic or field or whatever, there was, ooh, Didn't see you up there. There was at least a sense that you could consume all the high quality, you know, information or medium genres / things from those mediums. But it's just not the case, especially with like the Steam Next Fest, right? So, yeah, the quality was definitely lower, but the games that were good were really, really good, I feel like. Another one that was really cool was, okay, we did that wrong. We're going to switch to, this should work, and then we just need to get to the Tome of Power and try and not take too much damage as he gets hit by his favorite whirlwind in the game. Acid Rain would be good. Man, getting wrecked. Let's do... I thought we had more. This is the flamethrower, right? It's not super good. But there's the free ammo over there, so if we can at least hit them. We lost most of our armor, but we recovered most of our health. Oh, interesting. So that's like an entire pull of a clip. It just stops shooting when you finally have ran. It actually does make it kind of better, because it is quite long. Okay, I mean, we only use 3 bullets, so that's pretty good. And I can refill it here, yeah? Thank you. So yeah, that was my main takeaway. Sick. What do we get? Oh, we're done with episode 4. Look at that, y'all. I didn't realize it. So that means we should go and do the secret level. So hold the conversation thoughts. You thought you would return to your own world after Desperal died, but his final act banished you to his own plane. Here you entered the shattered remnants of lands conquered by Desperal. You defeated the last guardians of these lands, but now you stand before the gates to Desperal's stronghold. Until this moment, you had no doubts about your ability to face anything you might encounter, but beyond this portal lies the very heart of evil which invaded your world. Desperal might be dead, but the pit where he... So I guess, yeah, we gotta go to his domain. So let's do this. So we got 2 episodes left. We played the show. Okay, so this is going to be the secret level, so we'll do that as we have been doing. We'll throw a hard save down. We're gonna start nice and old school Doom, where we don't have any ammo. All right, let's go with the gloves. Gotta find a crossbow or something here soon. And these are the summoner guys. That sucks. Alright, let's see if we can get a real gun and some health. Anything that shoots, please. Okay. Not what absolutely not what I was looking for, and that brought us back to there. So let's go to our save here. We'll have the quick save. And let's try and get on top of things. But yeah, other cool games I enjoyed. Stunt Deck, I believe is what it was called. Interesting, like, stunt skateboard. It's kind of like, you know, if you set up your room with the best tech deck ramps ever. And we're playing it in first person, and it's kind of like Trackmania in maybe a small way. That's my best description of Stunt Deck. It's a really cool demo. It's like a first-person skateboarding stunt game, but there's no like kickflips or anything. You just the skateboard. It honestly could have just been like a little RC car, to be honest. But the skateboard adds some cool stylistic elements to it. I'm gonna do this because we have more ammo now. Quick save down there. Maybe not the best place to quick save. I played... Let's see, what else did I play? There's a whole bunch of stuff I tried I didn't really like. I tried this game called Soulbound Online. It felt way too much like Vampire Survivors meets Stardew Valley. I thought the pixel style was cool, but I'm not crazy on auto battlers and the entire combat. Even while it is an MMO, it's kind of like Sword Art Online themed, where you're like now living in this game. Just, yeah, a little too... I didn't want to farm and then all my combat just be, you know, like walk in a circle and group up enemies. I'm not crazy about Survivor clones or Bullet Heavens anymore. I played one game called Roguecraft DX, which I almost liked. At first I thought it was a roguelike, and then I realized that you're not really supposed to kill every enemy in each room. And then it's actually more about, it's actually closer to a puzzle game than it is a roguelike, but it's with like medieval and, you know, fantasy elements, yada yada. That game was pretty cool, but I was just thinking, I'm like, I don't know, maybe the demo will be better, or the full release will be better, but I just felt like the gameplay loop could get stale pretty quickly if you're just constantly doing this one loop over and over, and like the levels are kind of slow just due to the way the combat seemed to work. Can I please get a normal gun? There's 202 enemies on this level, brother. Please. Got all the ammo. We have the yellow key at least. That's a little too zoomed out to see. I don't know if I commented on this before. This does look very similar to the Ultima Underground map. Minus the ability to do notes and the complexity and the fact that it's super old. That's a game that's begging for a remake. I think I say that every episode. Just talking about Ultima Underworld. Anyways, we're not talking about Ultima 1. We're talking about Steam Next Fest games. What else? There's definitely a few more I'm forgetting. There's a cool RTS I played called Dark Point, Flashpoint, something like that. Really cool. Kind of mix of new school, old school RTS stuff. Was happy to see there. And yeah, the one that stuck out to me the most was definitely Black Tower, and would highly recommend going to play that. Maybe at the end I'll peek on my phone and see if there's any others that I added to my wish list. So yeah, been pretty fun. Other than that, do these open? They do. They do not. They do under the right circumstances, which I have not discovered yet. Here are the yellow doors. Tome of Power and a teleporter. That was a room that opened up to a bad man. What did these bring you? Someone with a gun? Nope, just another death pit. I don't mind the death pits. I mind not having a single weapon other than my least favorite weapon in the game. And of course we have to kill these folks. Okay, yeah, I mean, we're max. If we can just find a crossbow, we will be A-okay. That would be really crazy if this level did not have other weapon spawns. That seems extremely out of character for the way these levels are always built, that you can find most of the weapons, at least for like where you are in the game progress-wise. But we'll see. Come on. I've still been playing Diablo 4 season. Kind of petered out. I'm like Torment 9. Apocalypse Warlock. Really enjoyed the build. Did not really like. I tried every other build with Warlock. Oh god, please, no, 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 no! Oh my goodness me. That was frustrating. Right, we have one of you. We're just gonna use it for now because we never end up using them anyways. We just need a gun because this is miserable right now. It's a chaos device. I will say this, there's videos you'll watch of people who do like chainsaw only runs of Doom, and I feel like they would have no problem with this. We're gonna do a real save. Okay, I feel like this is about to get much worse. I was correct. I was 1,000. Okay, we may need to do something here because yeah, we can't do this without a gun. I am being very, very clever here. But I mean, you gotta be freaking kidding me, brother. This is insane. Alright, yeah, we're gonna reload to here. We need to get a gun before we do anything else. I am not above spawning myself a crossbow, because I would have one anyways, using the console. Oh my god. I may just do that other than futilely running around here. Because, yeah, this is just no bueno right now. But, yeah, I got basically all my uniques. I'm basically, like, now just grinding for, like, the right mythic helmet and a couple of runes. I've been trying to get an Igni rune forever. And I basically just need to farm, what do you call it? Legendary runes at this point, just to be able to craft one. So, did that. My League season ended pretty good. For RuneScape, I got Mithril. I did most of the PvE content and had a pretty enjoyable time playing that. That's now wrapped up. I need to go back and do it. Let's see. And then, yeah, just still playing through a lot of retro handheld stuff. I beat a game for the Genesis called Gain Ground, which was kind of cool. This is a miserable situation here. Oh, my goodness. I am about 2 minutes away from spawning myself my own weapon here, because this is going to be very, very painful otherwise. Yeah, with there's just too many monsters. I'm very surprised, though, that there's not at least a crossbow or something. Unless it's like a secret I can get. We've gone through most of our free HP here. It's also unfortunate. There's the blue key. Torch ain't gonna do us much good. We need to find that Tome of Power. Yeah, there's just too many folks. There's just, I think this level was definitely designed, unfortunately, to come incorrectly. Any other spots we have not checked? Let's just do one more hot run. I haven't really done this. There was a game I was playing. Oh, it was Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I've been playing this mod, and it's called Real RCTW, Real Return to Castle Wolfenstein, and adds a lot of quality of life improvements and stuff like that. But when they upgraded the version, yeah, I don't even see a gun in that pit. I don't see a single gun on this level. Let me just do one last check, so I can like sneak in there, maybe. No, this is gonna be futile. I can already tell. You know what I think we can actually also do is, let me see something real quick. We have our save, we go to single player, we go to level select, and then we go to, without even having to do anything, gameplay modifiers. Yeah, see, you can do one start all levels. So that's just a mean level then. I thought you could actually maybe do it yourself, so let's do this. We'll reload our manual save here. That's not the save I wanted. We will reload our quick save here. And I will be right back after I figure out how to correctly get a weapon. Alright, the best thing I could find... Oh, see, this is what I was saying, man. So I don't want to do this. Gave me a gun I didn't even see yet. Yeah, so there's a cheat code you can do called guns, guns, guns. Interesting, this uses the same ammo and it seems way better. We're just gonna do this. This gave me a bit more. It gave me all the keys to level 2, but we'll play it straight and find the keys first, because I believe they're still on the map. So we'll play the level like normal, with just a little bit easier, because yeah, nobody wants to sit here and see me struggle. We're just here to see the map. All right, we don't have a backpack yet either, so it doesn't give you that at least. But yeah, Gain Ground, cool game, arcade, Genesis port. Pretty fun. Definitely a game I save stated through, but it's not terribly hard. But I had a good time playing that. Beat a couple of shmups. Some of the, I think it's Star Soldier, and like Final Soldier, stuff like that for the PC Engine. Pretty good. I've been trying to finish all the challenges in Jamestown Plus. Man, that is probably like my favorite shmup. That was like the one that got me into the genre many, many years ago. And then the one that I, just playing it again, it's so smooth. It's like not as hard as a cave shmup. It definitely is forgiving in terms of its like credit usage and stuff like that. But just a fantastic game. Really, really fun. Yeah, so it's been a kind of a little bit all over the place in the day-to-day world. Also been doing a little bit solo tabletop playing. I've been playing Cyborg, which is a what do you call it? It's a expansion / rule set for Morkborg, and then they have a Oracle rule set for solo play, as well as a Foundry module if you're into doing virtual tabletop with the rule set. So it's actually really, if you're kind of weird like me and, you know, for whatever reason, can I not pick up? Oh, I did, okay. And you like to play, you know, solo RPGs on the computer. That's pretty fun. Really, really, this gives me those Blade Runner vibes. Been watching a ton of Battlestar Galactica and The Expanse, so I'm just like really deep in the sci-fi world. And to top it all off, I know it sounds like I'm playing a million things. You can probably see why, you know. If I recorded everything, I would do nothing but record. That's why I just kind of pick stuff to record and try to separate, you know, work and fun. Oh, this is like the perfect blend of both. Playing a lot of MechWarrior 5, man. Ooh, finally it just clicked for me, and I am addicted. It is so good once you understand kind of the faction system and how the DLC works, and there's just a lot there, and like, you know, how many ships to have, how to kind of equip your, you know, how to equip your mechs, and yeah, that has been a real treat, we'll say. For myself recently, just been absolutely loving that I'm finally getting it. Yeah, and probably the biggest thing I beat, which was my grind this last month, just to finish it, was Disco Elysium. I don't think he needs any introduction. Fantastic narrative-driven CRPG about a detective who's trying to solve a murder that has some really bad stuff going on in his brain. We'll just say that, not in like a weird murdery way, more like a 50 First States kind of way. Yeah, that was, I'm really glad I beat it. When I started it up, I was expecting more of a traditional CRPG, like a Baldur's Gate or a Planescape or an Icewind Dale, Pillars of Eternity, etc., but it's actually just completely narrative driven, which is really cool, except for when you're in the mood to do some blasting. I don't know why I am moseying around doing these things. I'm just taking it too slow here. We got what we need. Oh, why did I just take that to the face, man? Come on. You're better than this. You're better than this. Oh. Oh. Why do these things last so long, man? I mean, that's just wrong. Nothing should last that long. This is also very foolish of me. But engaged it right. I swear, if his tornado is still coming... Oh my god! Glad I quick save there. That is just foolhardy. That is Tom Hardy's brother, Fool. Yeah. Just, I don't know. Big sci-fi kicks as of recently. And then Disco Elysium on the side was a good one to finish up. Alright. Where are we? Let's focus. We don't have the blue key yet, technically. We have the yellow key, technically, so we should be going through here and dealing with this absolute nightmare. Also a different room. And of course, here's the crossbow, and we wouldn't have needed it. Gosh. Ay. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you just gotta roll with what, you know, you're given in life. Alright, well, at least they do give you the crossbow eventually. You just have to, of course, the one room I didn't pick had it. That would have made it definitely a bit easier, although... probably still would have taken quite a while. Okay, this is everything in here. How do we get out of here? How doth one exit thy dungeon? Alright. Is there a button? Hidden button. Do you just come in here to die? That would be lame. He technically did not have to come in here. Now let's do this. Get the crystal thing out. Start doing the doom checks. Shooting every wall. Hitting everything on every wall. One of these has to drop then, right? No? Alright, we're gonna have to... It's my guess that has something to do with these pillars. One of these has to have a recessed button. Right? There's no way that this is just a... I mean, it is a secret level, so they can be a bit meaner. Because, yeah, I don't even see an exit in here. I don't see a teleport out. There we go. Typical Doom. Why would I even go for these, right? We know how much I hate them. And I have all the ammo I could ever need. It's interesting it doesn't give you all the items when you do that code. Alright. Let's venture forth. And we're just going to clean up these fools. Oh, I'll do something a little bit better. Oh my gosh, please don't just face tank stuff. Okay. There's another one over here. Oh, and he has a whirlwind out. Of course he does. They always have to have their whirlwinds out. Cleared out that room for the most part, so yeah, we should go back to the other death room we saw. Over here. This gun should be... This is not the same room either. So they spawn you to a random one each time. There's probably more guns in here too, right? Lava and some potions. Some flame orbs, which you don't have the phoenix staff for, so... Not super useful for us right now. What did you do? Okay, that's a permo button. Looks like it opened the... Wait. That's a secret door. Oh, there's the dragon's claw. Okay, so I could have gone the drag... Okay, so yeah, it was... The game is still correct. And we can't get out this way. You can still get it. Just I, of course, missed it and was impatient. But it's alright. Making this a little bit easier. And we didn't find the level by our own merit. I feel like it's always around level 4 or 5 that it does it. We'll know whenever we beat... I think when we beat this, it'll bring us to the start of the level. That would have been after the level. Numerically, that would have contained the secret level, if that made any sense. Probably not. Alright, so now... Man, there's a lot of these fools. My least favorite ones. Yeah, it's kind of like in Doom. At least for me. Well, I mean, there's a lot of really... Like, the arachno spiders are... Or the mecha spiders are a pain in the butt. Mecha arachnos, whatever they're called. I think it's the Reaver. The white alien-looking guy that reses people and then you have to break line of sight or he turns you into fire is probably the most annoying character in the game, at least for me, or monster in the game. I mean, Caco demons that spawn things, whatever they're called, are a pain in the butt too. But, yeah. In this game, it is these tanky headmen. Alright, so we did that one. Why is that not bringing us through the, I could have sworn when we did that one, it brought us to somewhere else. Into like a death pit. Maybe it was this one? No, that one. The wrong one. And this one we did 2 already, so... Yeah, it's called the Mausoleum, and it's aptly named. Was it here? No. Yeah, dude, that's a real... Oh, maybe it's this one. Yeah, okay. It's gotta be this one. Yeah, here we go. Let's mow these guys down. Well, 3-wheel motion. And yeah, because we cleared out the area out there now, this should be significantly easier. Also, we have ammo and guns. This is a cool gun. I wonder where you get this. This is, like, way better than the crystal rod. Probably get on the next level. Because, yeah, it almost feels like a one-shot kill. It's pretty cool. Alright, upwards and onwards. Yes, there's a lot of these guys. Please do not shooteth me. I am thy friend. Ooh. Ooh. Better angle here. Why am I trying to dodge these like it's a shmup? I don't know if you can dodge them. Like through the middle like that. Alright, we're doing a little rotation. Please don't shoot me. I don't like that these guys now have a ranged flaming skull attack. That is not something I was expecting them to do. Learn. I didn't think they were like Pokemon, learning new moves. Alright. Out of most of our Dragon's Claw ammo, but that cleans up this room. We're getting there. quite a few enemies on this level, as mentioned. Okay, we'll definitely take you. The rest we don't really care about. And all the backpacks, that's all the ammo we can pick up. Okay, and there's the green key. So we'll say we would have picked up the green key now. So we'll go up here. It's interesting it doesn't let you pick up the keys. If you already have them, I guess that makes sense. Really? Alright. This actually feels like an opportunity for a torch. Rare times that we actually need to increase the brightness. That feels kind of like a wasted power-up to me, because I'm pretty sure you can just increase the gamma of the game to reduce the amount of shadows, but it feels like with the item inclusion, there are definitely sections that they intentionally want you to use that item for. Yeah, the Phoenix Rod, man, it feels like a little worse than the rocket launcher to me. I feel like they push back, or the, what do you want to call it, the explosion damage. It's greater than it is in Doom. Okay, so this is another weird teleport room, yeah? Okay. Okay. What do we gotta do? Oh, the blue key's in here. Okay. So we gotta get the blue key. Just by going all the way to the center. I don't know what happened there. That was very strange. Okay. Did we theoretically get the blue key? Or about to. Okay, that's kind of like a sniper. Actually, it's kind of like the lightning rod from UT 2004. Where you gotta aim it. You can't zoom in, so it's not super like it. I will take a backpack. Alright, so now we have the blue key. How do we... Is that door opens? Yeah. Okay, cool. So now we can hit the blue doors. Oh, why? Ooh. Oh! You gotta love that. Find a nook and cranny, whirlwind follows you in. Dude, how much can you take? Take another tome of power. You're just gonna get some rockets to the face. I think it takes 4 shots with this, which might be a good number to remember. Alright, so yeah, now we have the blue key, and the blue doors were... where? Over here. Another tome of power. Take more of that. I'll switch to you. So this is probably the end of the level then, yeah, because there's a ton of stuff you can do if you want. Of course. Well, let's do this. One in Rome. Really should read, like, exactly how the guns work. Feels like this is just more damage and less spray when you activate the Tome of Power. Ooh, hello. And it shoots faster, too. God, the damage. Oh, my goodness me. Yeah, definitely more damage. Okay. Okay. Alright, and that should be it, my friends. The Mausoleum. Oh. Alright, so Great Stair would have been the next one, so it was episode 4 that had the secret this time. Alright, so let's in the game here, and doing our level select because of the way we've been running this. Ochre Cliffs. The Stagnant Demise. They got some great names for these levels. Oh my goodness. In this game. Okay, well this is a terrible way to start a level. Are these the shooty men or just the stinky men? They are the shooty men. Okay. Crystal wand, quartz wand, whatever. You gotta do me some favoronies here. And try to properly hit scan. Okay. Could be worse. Wasting a lot of ammo, though. Alright. Again, we are on our quest to find any weapon that is not this weapon. Thank you for answering my calls. No thank you for giving me... Here, you can have one of these. We're going to use these for once. And, of course, get trapped in when we do. So why wouldn't you? Is it literally stepping on this triggers it? Nope, there's just a guy behind me. Okay. So we can do this. Drop. Gotta claw that. Gotta love when you have to pull out the claw. Come on through. Everything sucks, man. I flew off there. Alright, we should save our crossbow bolts for these guys. Do we have a little bit left. Okay. Quite a few of you here. We don't really need to take care of those guys. We can get back in here, though. Getting the backpack and some extra ammo is appreciated. Now they can funnel through. If we can... There we go. Much better defensive situation. Get out of here. What are you doing up there? Oh, my. How do I only have 49 life? 59 life. There's these guys up there. Again, free hits. A little bit of free lunch for them. Alright. Shadow Sphere. Some HPs. The yellow door. Alright, we're gonna quick save in there. We're gonna do a real save too, just in case. I don't see anything else immediately noticeable out here that we can use. So we're gonna switch back to our, what is it, crystal vial? Is that what they call that? Come on. You know you want it. Eat your Wheaties. Come on, dude. If Michael Phelps says it, you can do it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Am I getting hit? Oh, duh. Man, tell you what, the crystal wand came in clutch here. Definitely not bad for this very strange angle. Alright, clean them out. Appreciate their service. The yellow key is up there. Okay, thank you. So funny, man, these games, the way these hidden floor like tiles work is just, I don't know. It's so remnant of the era. It just love doing that crap, man. Alright, very good. See a shield over there, which would be nice to pick up. Okay. Now we're up here. We should be able to get the yellow key. We can. I'm sure that will trigger some fun. Okay, got confused there for a moment. For you, everything you could ever want and hope for. Alright, it was worth our time to come up this way anyways, just to get a bit more ammo, a couple of items. Ooh, there's a shield I like to see. Alright. We're in a bit better position. Now, it always feels like you have to... It's so hard to start these. Like, I've also been playing through on the side, I think I mentioned this, the Blutonia experiment, which is like the 4th or 5th official Doom 2 expansion. And, yeah, man, it is just so brutally hard when you start, because you just, you know, you have the pistol, and I feel like it gets easier as it goes on, as you just, you know, manage your ammo and stuff between levels. But when you start off, man, this is the tankiest guy I've ever seen. Yeah, when you start off, it is rough. Just getting your collection set up. Alright. Can you stop being in here, please? This is just for me and the boys, and you are not on the list of boys. Come on. Alright. Could have been worse. Almost made it worse. This is a little nightmare. Oh my gosh. Where do you guys keep coming from, man? The moaning from these guys is too much. Bro. I mean, 3 chest shots? That feels like unrealistic. I mean, listen to all those explosions. You're taking all of that. I feel like those are a little tankier. Maybe they have some sort of damage mitigation that the other ones don't. All right, what is funny, though, is we've just been getting by with purely the crossbow and the crystal wand here. Quartz, whatever the heck it's called. Crappy little doom pistol. All right. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I know. We max. Nope. Oh, there's the dragon's claw. All right. Will you stop? Please? All right. Man. What a strain. They just love putting levels and levels, man. That was their bed and breakfast combo. All right. And you're in here. I don't like that. Especially if you put bad boys in here with me. Of course they would. Of course they would. Oh my gosh. It wouldn't be a party without my best friend. Dude. You can tell he definitely ate his Wheaties. Alright, that just sucked. Let's see that again. Nope. We're gonna do... Can we do this? Nope. We don't... I don't think we have a torch. I don't really want to use a torch in there. We can do this. Everybody's favorite. You... Man, there's too many fools. Big energy orb. Lost most of my armor. Are you serious, dude? I thought we... Gosh. Oh, my goodness me. Y'all suck. Y'all definitely suck. Do we even need to deal with that room, or was that just a total waste of time? It might have been a waste of time. Whatever. Please. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I don't know how we didn't take damage there. Please don't do the whirlwind. I beg you. That's the only thing. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll take 6 damage from the whirlwind. Please don't come through here. Just time out. I mean, look at this thing, man. What is the timer on that? Like, seriously. What was that sound? Alright. I think we ended up getting everything in here anyway. It was probably a waste of my time, but whatever. Oh, I see the blue is over here. Interessante. I'm guessing usually you need the green first, so I'm gonna assume we need to go find the green, then hit that green door, and then resume our quest for knowledge. There we go. Helps when you actually aim at them. Alright, unless I'm missing something, which has been known to happen frequently. It looks like this is now jumpable, though. Very good. Okay. There's our green key, which should lead us to the blue key. I am sure that all of our friends are going to come out to join us. How do we get those? Looks like there's a secret passage. Did we check the waterfalls? Let's do a quick waterfall check. Nope. I don't know if there's been any secret waterfalls in this game so far. I'm being honest. Feels like a missed opportunity. You ever play Shadow Warrior, you know they love hiding their water. Oh, there's fools down here too? Interesting. I'm not going to deal with those fools right now. I'm not going to worry about them. Let's see what's down here. That's just... Oh, that's just lovely. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was helpful. That's the end of the level. Can we shoot these? No. Just do a quick check. Okay, they do open on the floor. But that will do us no good. So I guess now we go and get the green key, and then we go back to the green area, and maybe that lets us down into there. I would love to get that shield and that ring of invulnerability for whatever adventures await us in the future. No? They shoot each other there? Can they self-hurt? I know sometimes they fight. Sometimes we all fight. Don't do that. It's like my dog. Don't eat that. Alright, so that's got to be the blue pillar using id logic. Oh my god, it's like tank controls. There we go. What? We didn't go through there? Interesting. Okay, yep, there we go. We were exactly right. Of course. Let's just get one of these ready. Alright. Okay. There's 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys. You know what? Screw it. We already have 4 of these, and we're only going to be able to keep 1 anyways. Okay. Everybody come out and say hello. Very good. This gun's pretty good on super mode, whatever you want to call that. Is that everybody? Everybody say their piece? There's got to be a switch in here. Right. 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 Yep. See. Oh, jeez, just a secret wall. How rare. Okay. I hate that. Wait, does that mean I could always have done this too? Probably. I guess it would have been closed. All right, that's our blue, that's our blue key. I'm not quite sure how we get to those lower levels down there. Unless it's opened now, which, you know, would not be the first time. Oh my gosh, we're back to... Do we have any, oh, we have a lot of ammo for this. Oh, there you go. Say less. Yeah, maybe if there was a ring of flight, we could do it. Where did you guys come from? Secret wall? Now I'll curse. Where did you guys come from? Wait a minute. Is this a secret waterfall? No, there's something that looks like you do have to, yeah, I feel like it's a ring of flight thing maybe. Cheat code. Wait a minute, what the? Yeah, I don't see any other areas unless they just come down. Okay, they all came out of here. So something either they teleported out or something I did when I exited opened that for them. Let's see. It must have been something in here. Triggering that. Because you can't even get in there anymore, right? So this was here. Oh no, wait, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. That was just getting the blue key in this room, which is still open. Right, so we came in here. I don't think there was anything of note, right? Like there's nothing to hit here. We just did one of these. And then we would exit if it'll let us. I gotta orient myself correctly. Alright, so we'll go out this way. We'll say we came in here. And then we ran through here. And that just brought us back into a dark room. So we're going to reload, and then we got to go straight down and left. And this is the same room we just entered. Here, and maybe? Nope. Anything to shoot down there? Wait, can I just fit? There's no crouch button, right? No crouch button. Let's go and activate. Yeah, I'm just confused. They may have just teleported out. Maybe let's just go and try and find. Maybe it's from up here actually. Oh, there's the room. Did that show up on the map? I don't think it did. Pre-chaos device though. Did that open up the pit? Am I crazy? I am crazy. Okay. Huh, none of those were secrets either. That's kind of crazy. Okay, here's the main area. So this just allows us to go here. But we know if we fall in the lava that we can do this. Okay, this is feeling like the right thing to do. Let's do one of these. With the... what do we got ammo for? Nothing really. Will this even work in here? Oops, wrong one. We can do this. Yeah, let's do this. Do another quick save. We'll buff our weapons. These big bouncy boys. Pretty much one-shots them. I've got like 1 HP left. So let's be a little bit more careful with that. I think that just because we have no armor. I do like that it one-shots them though. It's like the big flak cannonball special in UT. Alright. I think that's all of them. There was a man with a big head somewhere, right? Did he just spawn? Yes he did. How many of these do you take, dude? Oh my gosh. Please stop. Please, please. Oh my gosh. You. Well, we still have some. Okay. Oh, please. Please stop. Okay. So, yeah, it has to be one of these then. So just going to teleport me back to the bridge. A little bit of health left. We can make the jump. We're just going to use these. Killed nearly every enemy. But we did get the map. So now... that doesn't help me at all. Right? Yeah, because I know I can go down there. And, yeah, this doesn't move or anything, so... Yeah, it's just got to be a Ring of Flight thing, I guess. Maybe we missed it. Maybe, okay, the one thing we did not check was over here. Which doesn't look like a thing, but... I don't know why the back of this wall, this is a switch here. Nope, just didn't touch it, I guess. Okay, strange. Nothing else. I mean, yeah, that's the long and short of it. There's a button on that wall in there. No, it's just a teleporter. No, yeah, the button opened up the things, right? I'm just looking at all the gray spots. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it's worth our time to figure out. The only other thing would be just double checking over here. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the button we already activated. And nothing to be done here. Unless these do different things. We did the left one there, right? And then the right one. And then the right one. And then the left one. Yeah, they're all the same. Yeah, that's about as far as my brain's gonna take it. I'm gonna guess it's an item, but I'm sure that I don't have a Ring of Flight, right? No. Alrighty. Always. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. After all that, I called it. Okay, cool. So this is how you get it. You and you. I will definitely take the 200 armor. Take a little bit of free MOs. Oh no, look, I can fly like you. How you like that? Nothing up here. But then, does it allow us to like squeeze through here? No. I don't know. May just be a little teaser. Actually, there's one other thing, right? It says we can get up here. It might just be the map. I don't see any keys or buttons or switches of any sort. Nope. Alright, well, the world shall never know, but at least we got the... I'm stoked about getting the shield and the ring of invisibility. What are you doing, dude? Oh my gosh. We're gonna reload. Okay. Because, yeah, that was very pointless. I don't think those are... Oh, those are the last two monsters. Yeah, we can get the thing just for killing them again. And then you. Alright, that's all monsters. Almost all potions. There's one secret we're missing. So, yeah, it's got to be somewhere to trigger down there. Unless you can, like, go through it somewhere here. Not quite sure. No button mid-wall. I'll take the ammo, though. Huh. Well. For another time, I guess. Alright. Let's do a quick save, and we'll fly on through. Oh, we already killed him. Very good. Open, please. Open, please. Can you not open doors while you're flying? What the hell? Are we glitched? Are we red? Huh? Excuse me? I'm gonna reload and try again. I am extremely confused. What? I am very confused. I wonder if this is a bug. Unless you gotta do something stupid like this. Alright, well that's a first. I can't touch the door. I wonder why. Well, I don't want to... We may have to take a little break here, figure out what is going on. Yeah, that's a first. Although I don't see a door. Like this is a door. Heretic. Sometimes you really are something else. All right, give me a moment, y'all. We will be right back shortly. Okay, it looks like I was partially correct. All right, we need to reload this. There's way too much HP. We missed this. There it is. I knew it was something simple. All right, Ochre Cliffs. Not too bad. Other than that weird little ending that... what the heck? We, kind of flubbed there, but... we do it live, you know? We're doing it live. Anyways. Ooh. I haven't seen one of you in a minute. We're gonna save it here, y'all. And we're gonna call it. That was a good one. Got through a little bit of chatty on the most recent Steam Next Fest, and, got to play some more Heretic, which I always love. If you enjoyed today's content, liking, commenting, sharing, interacting with the video, subscribing, all that good stuff helps the algorithm a great deal, and I appreciate it as well. This has been SpockPlays, finishing up episode 4, starting episode 5 of Heretic HD 2025 Remastered, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you next time.